Welcome to Everyday Life. Thank you for joining our podcast, Conversations Over Coffee. My name is Jen.
And I'm Dagda.
And we're going to hit you with the explicit content warning right off the bat. This podcast does include adult situations and adult language from time to time.
I'm an angel. I never fucking cuss.
Okay. Anyways, you ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go. Didn't say anything. That's how it is. Huh?
Yep.
Okay. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know what today is? Don't say it. Anyways, today is a very special day for everyday life because when this comes out, it should be Halloween, which means what?
It's Dresden's birthday.
Could we not go there quite yet? It means today we are premiering After Dark for everybody.
Yeah.
Everyday Life After Dark. Check it out. It's available today. Anyways. Some bitch. Well, let's just jump right into it then, shall we? It's Halloween, right? A lot of people celebrate it. It's All Hallows Eve. So I have a whole bunch of birthdays here. I have a whole bunch of people listed here for birthdays. What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with like musicians? Do you want to start with actors? Or I know you want to just skip to your favorite characters, but I might as well just leave that for last just to punish you for being an asshole.
I don't know. Let's do musicians, I guess.
All right. So today, turning 58 years old is Vanilla Ice Baby. Right? This is crazy because there's not very many musicians, but Vanilla Ice is the very first one on everybody's list, right? Will Smith's daughter, Willow Smith, and I'm sure somebody's going to take issue with me saying it that way, but like a lot of people haven't heard of Willow Smith in her singing career. She does stuff with the anxiety. She's turning 25 years old. I like one song I've heard, but it's just I think I just don't think I've heard enough of it yet. And we'll leave it at that, right? Ad Rock or Adam Horowitz from Beastie Boys. That motherfucker 59 today.
I didn't realize that he was that close to me in age.
You know, what's funny is that there is just something weird where I'm just like, when I'm seeing the ages of these people, I'm like, really?
Yeah.
But some of them look a lot older than they are. Some of them look younger than they are. But it just doesn't strike me that way.
Yeah.
Honestly. So let's see. Frank Iero from My Chemical Romance is turning 44 today.
That kind of makes sense that he's born on Halloween.
Yeah. You've probably listened to more My Chemical Romance than I have.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I have listened to some of their music, but I haven't gone out of my way to listen to them.
You know, and that's kind of the thing. I mean, it's just like, oh, I recognize these bands or whatever, but some of it I can't pull a song from my head because I'm like, I just wasn't in the time where they were most popular. I wasn't like really following that genre music or really interested in that genre music.
Yeah.
Which, you know, happens. Let's see. We've got Larry Mullen Jr. from U2. Now, I actually thought he was a lot older than he is because he's only turning 64 today.
That actually kind of surprises me, too. Yeah.
I thought he was like a bit more on the 70s age. I thought he was in his 70s, honestly.
I mean,
Sorry.
the whole band I would have expected to be like in their 70s, but
you know, I mean, there's that one side where it's like you think, oh my God, aren't they in their like 70s somewhere, like early to mid 70s somewhere? Because, you know, they've been around for 40 plus years or thereabouts 40 years. But then you forget a lot of these guys who may have started in the late 70s, early 80s, a lot of them started as teenagers. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it makes sense-ish that they're not quite there yet. I mean, now we already know like the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, they're whoever's surviving is up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Last one I have on the list. I'm sure you recognize the band more than I do. It's Johnny Marr from the Smiths.
The Smiths, yeah.
I've heard the band name The Smiths. I would probably recognize if somebody played some music for me, but it's not one that's like off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't think of one of their songs off the top of my head, but I know that they have some songs that I like.
Yeah. And he's turning 62 today.
I know there's some pissed off people. What do you mean you don't know? Anyway.
You know,
Yeah.
But see, I get pissed off. People pissed off at me when, like, I randomly quote things. They're like, "You're not supposed to know that," or "How did you know that?" Or I get mad too when I'm just like, "How?" Like, we had a conversation recently with Missy about Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
And
What are Michael Jackson's pronouns?
fucking dad jokes, fucking all day long. Well, I guess at this point it's uncle jokes. Uncle jokes all day long. Jesus Christ.
I know Uncle Tom.
Dead. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a couple here. Their names. Here's the thing. They're names that we recognize, but it blows your mind when you hear their age, right? Like how old they are today. It's
Okay.
like, wait, what? So I'm gonna do the journalist first because it's just there's just two people, and so you've got Jane Pauley, who turns 75 today. And she was much more popular in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, obviously, than she is now, being a correspondent and a journalist and all that. And then you've got Dan Rather.
I'd rather not.
I want to make this, for all you Pacific Northwesterners out there, you cannot get Dan Rather confused with Dan Rathers. Two different people. Dan Rather did 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
94 years old today.
Damn.
Well, I'm going to say he is 94 today because we are pre-recording because one, Halloween, who the fuck wants to work Halloween night, right? Not me. Not me. I mean, I don't know. I probably will anyways. But so we have to pre-record a little bit. But anyways, so those are the journalists. Then we've got a director, and I know you like this guy. We have a director who is turning 64.
Okay.
He loves them hobbitses. Do you remember the director's name?
Peter Jackson.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
You win a queso cookie. Oh, wait, they don't have those in cookies. You win a queso chip if you want. You're like, wow. Wait, you could win a granola bar if you'd like. Wait, I already gave you candy yesterday, fucker. Oh, I mean, I guess we could go into the box if you wanted it. Anyways, okay,
I'm
so
good, thank you.
right. So yeah, it's interesting because first of all, there was more people when we were researching this. There was more people that had birthdays on Halloween. And Halloween is one of the 5 rarest birthdays.
Yeah.
So it's like the rarest birthday is actually February 29th because
It's a leap year birthday, yeah.
It's a leap year thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the reason why Halloween's one of the 5 rarest birthdays is because it's the 31st. It's one of the months with a 31st day. So yeah, instead of it being 30 days, it's on the 31st. So that, and then apparently what's become more predominant in the last 20 years is most people are scheduling to have their childbirths. They're scheduling C-sections for whatever reason. I'm guessing they just want to save their vaginas. I don't know. Anyways, but generally speaking, they won't schedule C-sections on or around holidays.
Makes sense. Nobody wants to be at the fucking hospital on the holiday.
Yeah, so it's just like you've got the 5 besides February 29th, which is the absolute rarest birthday, those young bitches. Like, can you imagine being born on the 29th and you go to celebrate your birthday and you go in and it's like happy 5th birthday because you only celebrate every 4 years. You're actually 20. And then can be like, oh, no beer for you, sir. Why are you throwing your blue balls around? Blue ball.
It got excited. My neighbor growing up, well, one of my neighbors growing up, she was a leap year baby. And so I remember, because she was a barber. And I remember...
A barber or a beautician?
A barber.
Okay.
Well, maybe she was a beautician. I don't know.
No, I mean, there's a difference. That's the reason why I
ask.
ask.
I just got my hair cut by her. I don't know.
Okay. Do you remember her name?
Oh man, what was
Did it start with a T?
No.
Okay.
Fuck. I can't remember her name. Her last name was DeVore. God, I don't remember her name.
Anyways, so
I remember her son's name, but I don't remember her or her husband's name.
Gotcha. So she was born on a leap year, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I remember the reason I know this is because I was getting my hair cut, and she was like, "Did you know?" And I don't remember how old she said she was. She was like, "I'm 12 today," or something like that.
Okay.
And I was like looking at her, giving her the bombastic side eye because
Right.
obviously she was like 40 or something.
Right. She'd be 48. Yeah.
And I'm like, she's like, "Yeah, I'm born on a leap year." And I was like, "What? What is that?" Because I was like 8 or something, and then fucking,
Right.
yeah.
And and I'm not trying to be a smartass, but I'm kind of gonna be. So then, when she actually turned 64, did I have to compose myself? Did Social Security go, "Nah, bitch, you're actually 16. You can't file yet"?
I have no idea.
I mean, what a conundrum. I would never want that birthday. I mean, I feel like my birthday, I don't share with a ton of celebrities. And the celebrities, I think I share the celebrities. I know I share it with more celebrities than when I was younger, right? Because obviously, people have been born since I've been born, right?
What?
I know, but
Them dirty bitches.
When I was growing up, there was only one celebrity I shared a birthday with. And so, but everybody was just like, "Oh, you got a cool celebrity birthday. That's so awesome." It was great. But then as I got a little bit older, I was just like, "I don't know who this girl is, but apparently she's really popular." And teenage boys would be like, "Dude, that's such an awesome celebrity birthday." And I'm just like, I didn't find out for a few more years that it was a porn star. So there you go. Anyways,
nice.
Let's see. So actors, which kind of surprised me that there was actually this many, because again, it's a rare birthday and all of that. So some of them, when I say it, like earlier, I was going, I'm not going to include this bitch because I don't know who the fuck this dude is, right? But then as I'm sitting here and we're talking about it, I'm like, oh, I totally know who that is. So my brain decided to kick in gear. It was great.
It happens.
I mean, that's what happens when squirrels run around all the time.
Yeah.
At some point, they stop and get a breather, and they're like, "Who, girl, you take over." So Mike O'Malley, 59 today. I'm gonna talk about the historical figure in a minute here. Piper Perabo. I really loved her in the Cheaper by the Dozen series with Steve Martin.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Or those. I didn't watch them.
We've got Rob Schneider, who turned 62.
Nice.
You've got Dermot Mulroney, who's also 62. You got Vanessa Moreno. I don't recognize her. You didn't recognize her, but apparently she's from something from Gilmore Girls, you said?
Yeah, she was in the Gilmore Girls. Although she wasn't either of the two main characters.
Yeah, she was like a
not the
side chick
mother
or
or
something
the
like
daughter.
that.
Yeah.
So she's 33. And then, Piper Perabo was 49. I forgot to say. Ron Rifkin. And it escapes my mind what he's in now. 86. So kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So 2 honorable mentions to me. And we talked about these people because I thought they were fantastic actors. I thought they were fucking great. 1, John Candy. If John Candy had lived, he would be 75 today.
Yeah.
And if you've never seen a John Candy film, I would recommend to anybody to watch Uncle Buck.
I was just going to say Uncle Buck.
Nux.
Either that or Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Well, I'm thinking for like the younger crowd, they wouldn't quite get that. But I think fucking Uncle Buck. I think The Great Outdoors. I even think Home Alone. Because he's Gus, the Polka King. Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, definitely Uncle Buck is such a good movie. The Great Outdoors is, I think is fucking hilarious, and of course you get the bonus of Dan Aykroyd being in there.
Yeah.
And then of course the incomparable Michael Landon.
Yep.
If he had lived, he would be 88 years old.
88.
88. So what's interesting about him when we were looking him up is, oh my God, 9 kids. 3 wives, 9 kids. But here's the thing. Not all of his kids are biological. They're adopted. So they're chosen kids. So that's great. Some people are going to be like, who the fuck are these people talking about? Let me just tell you something. You don't know nothing about nothing if you didn't see at least some either Bonanza or Little House on the Prairie.
Yep.
Which I did not know ran from 1974 to 1983. I had no idea that it ran for 9 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 5 years and that's it. Yeah, it's super crazy.
I liked that show as a kid.
Wouldn't it be great to? I mean, even though technology is super fun and it's really cool, like having your audiobooks or whatever, and not having to go sweat your balls off for 16 hours to have a steak. I mean, homesteading, just
It was a simpler time back then. I also read the books. Well,
some of them.
2 of the books, like Little House on the Prairie and Little House in the Woods.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a whole, like Laura Ingalls Wilder had a whole series.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anybody who hasn't experienced that, I think everybody should watch at least 10 hours at House on the Prairie, regardless of age. And I'll tell you why. Maybe they'll fucking appreciate the advances we've made in the last 150 fucking years, man.
Also
200 years.
appreciate that the more things change, the more they stay the same, because the same shit was going on.
Yeah, and so here's the interesting. I'd said to you, like, wasn't there this episode where this essay happened? And you're like, I don't know, maybe. And I looked it up, and sure as fucking shit,
It did happen. Yeah.
It did happen. And here's the creepy thing about it. The assailant was somebody in the town that was fucking known.
I mean, that is.
And ended up murdering the girl. So so they have that story. Now this is obviously a storyline written by somebody based on a series of books written years prior, right?
Yeah.
And it's something they throw in there that seems so out of time and place, but it isn't, because we're back in the 1800s, right? So we've got that, and then if you think about the late 1800s, like 82 or 92, 1882, 89, before the year 1900, you have Jack the Ripper, who terrorized London town. And here's the really weird thing about it is they've narrowed it down to 3 people, right? Jack the Ripper narrowed down to 3 people. And this is based on a few different things. One of the guys, they actually have connected his DNA, supposedly. And I'm going to say supposedly because I don't trust everything I read on the internet.
Yeah, I mean, that's
you're looking
that's
at
a cum stain from a long fucking time ago.
Wow. Wow. There was actual no essay with the murders that they can't tell. Let's be real about it. We can do an episode on Jack the Ripper in the future after I write down some notes about it, because in high school I actually did a retelling. I wrote a story of Jack the Ripper, a retelling of it, and what's fucking eerie is I'm of that age where I went to high school a long time ago, Sonny.
They had high school back then?
Yes. And so here's the creepy thing. So I wrote the story in
1782?
Yeah. 1762. I wrote it a very long time ago, and about 20 years ago. So I wrote the story a very long time ago. And then about 20 years ago, they have this theory that emerged that it might be exactly what my story was. And let me tell you something. My English teacher from that school, if I could ever find my fucking transcripts, if their name's associated with that, I'm going to sue the fuck out of them. Because I'm like, you're retelling my short story that got a fucking A+ on, bitch. Because I did creative writing for my English class senior year. But it's interesting. I did a retelling of it, and now it's part of their theories. And I'm just like, I know I wasn't the first person to think of it, but I'm just kind of like, how did you motherfucker, do you guys underestimate this class of people? You fucking idiots. Anyways, so what were we talking about? Don't you do that.
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House. Okay, so Little House. So if you haven't seen some Bonanza, which is really, I mean, that's really like Wild West living right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, if
that's
you
like
like-
ranch living. Yeah.
If you like cowboy movies, that's a good show.
And they're such good characters because none of them are perfect.
Hoss.
Yeah, Horse. He's the best.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He just, you know, that big grin, you know. So Bonanza, Little House on the Prairie, and of course a wonderful show, which I still think kids should be forced to watch 10 hours of, which is Highway to Heaven.
That was a good show too.
I think it's a really good story. You know, here's the thing. We have all these shows from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. And I don't even know if I want to include the 90s into it. Maybe up until I don't know. We have a lot of these shows that would teach lessons. You know, like if you go to the way back and you look at some of these shows like My Three Sons, Leave It to Beaver, it was all about putting out this air of, oh, you made a mistake. Naughty, you're not going to do this again. Because, I mean, oh, gee, Dad, I'm grounded for a week. Oh, man.
You're lucky I didn't punch you in the face.
I'm telling you, I think Mr. Brady was a sadist, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, haha. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. Anyways, okay, so Michael Landon, his birthday, October 31st. He would have been 88 years old this year. So he would have been 88 years old today, this year. Here's the really freaky fucking thing for him. So in April of 1991, he started feeling not well. They thought he started having headaches that he couldn't get rid of. So he goes to see the doctor and he's just like, what's going on? He was really concerned because his co-star on Highway to Heaven, Victor, I don't remember the last name, but his name was Victor. That guy that was his co-star on Highway to Heaven had just died from lung cancer. I think it's like Victor Perez or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or Perone. Victor Perone or Perrin. Anyways, he had just died from lung cancer. So Michael Landon was kind of worried that it might be something like that.
Yeah, because he smoked and drank too.
He was a heavy drinker and a
Yeah.
heavy smoker. But once Victor died, once his co-star from Highway to Heaven died, he worked really hard at cutting back, stopping drinking and all of that. Shut the front door, Alice. Just ignore it. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's going to happen one way. Which end would you prefer it happening at? The top or the bottom? Because, I mean, I can go either way right now.
Any fucking way. Carry on.
So he goes to the doctor thinking, well, maybe I got some lung cancer or something. Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, shit.
Inoperable pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
So that's something a lot of people don't understand, that way back in the day, you had operable or inoperable. And there wasn't much they could fucking do for you if they determined it was inoperable other than give you pain meds. That's about it.
Yeah.
So he's diagnosed in April. He dies in July of 91 from this. It was, yeah. I mean, like, and you think about others that have had pancreatic cancer, like Patrick Swayze. Mm-hmm. He lived with it for like 4.5 years. Mm. So it's like super, super crazy.
Yeah.
But anyways, check out some Little House on Prairie. Go get them long skirts on, ladies. Hey, they got to give a little, what's that? Can't show it all. You got to be like seductive and hide it. Dress up like Laura Ingalls Wilder for Halloween for your man. Make him undo your bodice. Make him get them bloomers down. That kind of thing. Anyways, okay. So birthdays. So that's all I could really find for Halloween birthdays. But there is one interesting thing that's debated on whether it's a Halloween birthday or not. And you and I talked about this for a few minutes, and that is the good old Christopher Columbus.
Oh, yeah.
So Christopher Columbus, historical figures, right? Figure.
Yeah.
One dude, just one dude. So he was born, they know he was born in 1451. Mm-hmm. And they're guessing his birthday is on October 31st. But it could have been as early as August 25th because, you know, birth records back then, not so perfect.
Yeah.
So he died at 55 years old. We talked about this. And because he was like really sick the last 14 years of his life. Mm-hmm. And I hate how some of these articles, especially on these historical figures, later in life, and it's just like, how the fuck is like 40s and 50s later in life? It's
I mean, it was later in life for him.
But so there's theories about what he actually died from because he was so sick. And one of them's like some kind of a arthritis, like an advanced rheumatoid arthritis, because he had like bleeding out of his eyes and joint pain and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, and they thought he had gout and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have determined he definitely didn't have gout. Like, I don't know how they could determine that because they would need to literally see the bones to see that because it would have scars on it from you know.
Yeah, and I think
gout.
he was cremated.
I didn't read whether he was cremated or not. I just know that he was originally buried in one spot and then he was moved. So, but here's the thing. What they've also found out is that he also had the symptoms of gonorrhea or chlamydia.
Yeah.
So my vote, I said, because he was a sailor.
Sailor.
He was a sailor. We have no way of knowing, but my bet's going to be on chlamydia. Are you thinking gonorrhea? Because I'm thinking chlamydia.
I don't know.
I've known people with the clap, okay? They behave the same way.
Yeah, I remember, what the fuck's his name? Shakespeare.
William?
Yeah. I think they think that he had one of those. Like
I think syphilis, though. I think his was syphilis. Because syphilis causes some mental changes, too.
Yeah. So he died from untreated syphilis or whatever.
Like, yeah, it's one thing to like die of untreated cancer because usually by the time you go see a doctor, you're in like a pain level of morphine drip, please. And you usually go pretty quick.
Yeah.
But man, like fucking, if it was gonorrhea or chlamydia that he had, 14 fucking years of suffering, many times being bedridden for months on end. God, how miserable.
Just fucking kill me, please.
Yeah. For sure. Anyways, so on to the fun stuff. We did happy birthday to all y'all motherfuckers who are celebrating today. And what are you going to dress as for Halloween this year?
Myself.
Oh, that's scary.
I know.
I was actually thinking of dressing as a normal person, and then I went, I can't do it. I'm too close to being a psycho killer. So I can't pass it off. But
So you're going to dress like Jeffrey Dahmer? Oh, wait, you're going to dress as Gacy. That's what you're going to do.
I
You're gonna
hate
dress
your
up as a
face
clown?
sometimes on so many levels. You pejorative prick. No, I was thinking I could pull out my suit from storage and then I could dress like Bateman from American Psycho. Which surprises me is not on this list that I have moving forward. Anyways, things that you prefer more. Let's talk about them. So we've got some fun fictional stuff, right? Okay, so did you know that Harry Potter's parents were actually killed on Halloween?
I did not know that.
I did not I've read the books, I've seen the fucking movie, and I remember a blurb, but I don't remember it. You know what I mean? And then other than that, there's only one other Harry Potter person in the Harry Potter world who has a birthday on Halloween, and that's Angela Johnson. And I don't remember if it was like she went to the dance. I want to say it in Goblet of Fire. She went to the dance with Neville, but who fucking knows? I don't know. Anyways.
Doug did not know.
Yeah. Okay. And then I know you're waiting to tell everybody whose birthday it is today. Because we've been talking about it for a couple days now. So go ahead, tell them who it is.
Tatiana Demidova.
You know, you are such a cock sniffer. Okay, what's she from? What?
She's one of the main characters from the Demon Accords.
And what is the Demon Accords?
It's a urban fantasy series.
How about you say a book series?
Yeah, it's a book series.
You know, somebody's literally, so there's going to be somebody out there who's listening to this on double speed. So we probably sound like some chipmunks, right? Because we're already squirreling, right? And then they're going to be like, what the fuck is urban fantasy?
I mean, urban fantasy is kind of exactly what it sounds like. It's modern day, but with witches and vampires and werewolves and shit like that.
It's a book series.
I mean, urban fantasy isn't a book series. It's a genre.
Demon Accord is a book series.
Yes.
Oh my God. Anybody else? Who else's birthday is it?
Chris Gordon.
Who's Chris Gordon?
He's one of the other main characters from the.
That's
Demon
not the name
Chords.
you gave me, you big dirty cocksucker.
It's Christian Gordon.
Thank you. Then
That's
I
his
was like, Chris
proper-
Gordon, who the fuck is this? I don't even want to look at my list now.
It's because they always refer to him as Chris.
Who is the most important of them? You've been waiting to say this for like 3 days, I'm sure.
Harry Dresden.
From the Dresden Files.
Yes. No, he's from the Demon Chords too.
No, he's not. You can hedgehog it, okay?
Harry Blackstone Copperfield Dresden. I might have got those two middle names switched.
I
don't remember.
think you might have, because it's the actor who plays Dresden is Paul Blackstone. So I'm thinking you might have mixed something in there. I think it's Paul Blackstone. I don't know. I just know he's like 6'7". He's hot.
Is he really that tall?
Yeah, he's like 6. He's between 6'5" and 6'7". You can look it up. Okay, so other pop culture birthdays. Do you remember any that we found?
I remember Carrie,
and
Morticia, and Wednesday Addams.
that's correct.
Jack Skellington and whatever her name is.
Sally. Have you seen that movie?
Yes, I watched it one time a long time ago.
You know, one of my favorite animated movie songs is in there.
What's this? What's this?
I don't know.
I can't believe it's real.
Nope. Kidnap the Sandy Claus, beat him with a stick, tie him up for 50 years, and see what makes him tick. I love that song. That is,
Good luck with that.
I love that. I spent the last year I was moving in storage and I had to work around the holidays. There was a kid playing that movie. They were watching that movie while we were packing the house. And I literally, as soon as that song came on, I went out there and sang and danced with the kid. So anyways, I love this.
Nice.
I love the Sandy Claus. Because it's not Santa Claus. It's Sandy Claus. Sandy, S-A-N-D-Y. Claus, C-L-A-W-S. Anyways, who else? What other fantastic fictional characters are we celebrating their birthdays for? Because there's some pretty good ones.
Elvira. No, I don't know.
Actually, I think Elvira, not Cassandra Peterson, who plays Elvira, but I think the Elvira character, it was like maybe her birthday, but
I don't know.
But you know, you're also going back like a few decades, and so people are like, "Who's Elvira?" And then there's other guys right now like have that memory lock going, "Oh, Elvira in your black low cut dress."
Oh yes.
Yeah, Cassandra Peterson, beautiful woman.
She's still super hot.
Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice. She was born on Halloween. Wendy from the Casper stories.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see. One that I don't know because I've never seen it, but apparently you do. Ruby from Ruby.
Oh, Ruby Rose. Yeah, from Ruby. Yeah.
He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry.
Oh, the crazy chick from The Craft.
Nancy from The Craft.
Faruza Bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Double click that mouse. Jesus Christ.
Only double?
Well, I mean,
Oh, that's all it takes with her?
she's light as a feather, stiff as a board. Okay, and then we have Sam from Trick or Treat. Then we have the Pumpkin King, of course, was born on Halloween.
Of course. The Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz was born on Halloween. Like, what the fuck? How did I get to be this many years old and not know that about the Scarecrow?
I mean, it's not relevant in the Wizard of Oz.
It's not relevant in anything. It's just kind of a cool, like, fun fact.
Yeah.
You know, let's see. The Headless Horseman from the Sleepy Hollow stories.
I'm a Hessian that's lost his aggression. Sorry, that's Yosemite Sam.
Don't misquote the characters, jackass. And then one of the cool ones, like I did not look to see if it was in any other mythology or whatever, but Bram Stoker's Dracula, or like I like to say, Dracula, was born on Halloween, according to the Bram.
The dragon.
What?
The son of the dragon.
Oh. Well, anyways, in Bram Stoker's
Stroker.
version,
Yeah.
he was born on Halloween. So,
That would be interesting because, I mean, Dracula is an actual person. I wonder if he actually was born. Of course, it's so long ago that there's a good chance that, like Columbus, because it's even longer ago than that.
yeah, because wasn't it like from the 1200s or some shit like that?
Something like that.
You know, and it's really, history is a funny thing. You can have people go, oh yeah, I remember in 1539 there was this dude who owned like 903 acres of land, and then in 1574 he gave 2,300 away. It's like, dude, that doesn't math. But
Yeah.
you hear it all the time with people going, this historian found this, that historian found that. So it's one of the things I like ancestry because it's kind of cool. But on the other hand, they have analyzed and overanalyzed so many fucking times. I don't even read their fucking emails anymore. I don't read their emails. I don't go on their website and look, because within 5 years of finding out my original like DNA history, they literally completely changed it, going, well, this is what we think now. So you literally, I get an email that says, oh yeah, all this shit we sent you, none of it means anything. We think it's this, but you have to sign up for the premier yearly service to find out what we think it is. Fuck you. It's a big scam.
Well, it's also getting more and more accurate as they get more and more actual data. So just like any other science, the longer it goes on, the more accurate it becomes until it gets completely disproven.
Right.
Or they're like, oh, because like now it's almost impossible to create laws of science.
Right.
Unlike when fucking Sir Isaac Newton did it. Because basically he was the first one to write down, okay, this is the structure of how science should be.
I know this goes back to if there was ghost-to-ghost communication. I don't know. I get so fucking annoyed by all this. Like, look, so you have DNA ancestry, right? Okay. So let's look at this reasonably. You have DNA ancestry, and it says, and even it is not fucking accurate other than who is your birth mother and father and who is a birth sibling and how close proximity they are. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be the closest to 100% accurate, and even that's not even that close.
Now, I'm going to use my family as an example. It is not an exact replication, but I've actually heard this from other people. Now, say you and I were full-blood siblings. Same parents, full-blood siblings. Your DNA and my DNA should have similar areas. Not same percentages, but similar areas. So if you'd like to fucking tell me how people out there, one sibling is West African, Indian, and Caucasian, and the other one is Bulgarian, Samoan, and Chinese, same mom and dad, how the fuck does that shit happen? There has to be a fuck up somewhere.
So it's your DNA has certain markers in it. That's what they're looking for. So just because your parents both had marker A doesn't mean that either one of the kids are going to get it.
No, I get that. It could be anywhere in your lineage. I get that. But when you start hearing stories like this from twins.
I mean, one of the things that has come about as a result of a bunch of the DNA tests is lots of people finally finding out that, hey, my dad isn't the person that I was told was my dad. In fact, that happened to one of my friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh about it, but it's to be expected. If you look at our age, we're born from an age where they're just coming out of Woodstock and free love and Jesus Christ.
Well, here's the thing. Before 23andMe was a thing, I had already known that it was like, statistically, is like 20% of people aren't the child of the man they've been told they are.
Right.
And that was like in the 90s.
Yeah.
Now it's closer to 30%.
Yeah.
Based on the data from all the DNA testing that's been done in the recent years.
Right.
So, I mean, France actually made it Well, they were trying to make it so that it was illegal to do fucking DNA testing on children.
Yeah.
And the reason they did that is because of infidelity.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing.
Which is retarded. It's the exact opposite of fucking helping.
Here's the crazy thing, right? So we have all these advances in science, and we've got IVFs for this, that, and the other, and the prices are astronomical.
Yeah.
And a lot of couples, and I'm just going to say this from our experience with where we worked, there's a lot of couples when they find out if it's male infertility. Low sperm count or whatever, they gamble that dice somewhere else because they don't have 15, 20, 25 grand a trip to have an insemination done.
Yeah.
So they're just like, well, it's just easier to pay for somebody to get tested and then just never tell them if I get pregnant and have a baby.
Yeah.
So, I think y'all might not want to admit it, but your mommy and your daddy was freaky at one point. Like, I don't like the fact that I know that my parents had sexual relations. I really don't, but I'm just going to pretend like they
Leave mommy alone.
Listen.
That's my mommy. You don't touch her.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Every time my mom went on a date when she was single, I do remember looking at one guy in particular going, that was my house first, bitch. Get out of there. So in the situation with my mother and father, because they have been divorced for much longer than they were ever together, he all I'm going to say about him is he made me really angry when he said he knew my mother better than I knew him or knew my mother. And I'm like, how the fuck is that even remotely possible? One, I lived with her longer. And two, I've been friends with her longer. And three, you only had sex with my mother 3 times for the 3 children. So no, bad father.
He knew her much better biblically than you did.
Not really, because he might have went in her vagina, but I explored that whole thing coming out. Remember,
You went head first in there. Unless you came out ass first. Did you come out ass first?
I did not. I was not a breech baby. I was not a breech baby, and I think it was my younger sibling who was a rocket baby. Just
One of my friends used to fucking say whenever he thought somebody was stupid that motherfucker was born ass first, until he said that to his girlfriend about her brother
who was born breech.
Yeah.
But that was not a girlfriend that stuck around much longer.
I mean, they were together for quite a while.
But are they still together now?
Probably not. I don't know. They broke up after he came back from the Sinai.
Came back from what?
The Sinai Peninsula.
Oh. Anyways, let's not talk about parents having sex because.
I mean,
everybody who has children's had sex. I think it's like
so.
Over the age of 18, it's like some number of like 80-something% of people have had sex.
Although that's probably going down currently.
Well, here's. You know what? I'll do some research, and I'm going to leave it at that. Because I want to get back to Halloween, because we've scrolled far enough, and I talked about my mommy. I'm so sorry I talked about your vagina.
I mean,
but I love you and appreciate where I came from.
Sex and Halloween go together like a glove. But,
I mean, it is the only time of the year where it's like...
Let's get it and dress in slutty outfits.
Well, I was actually thinking it's probably the only time of year where people don't think twice about somebody grabbing a goat's ass. I'm just saying.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
That was a bad joke, right?
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where the men are men and sheep are scared.
I saw a clip of something on YouTube. And it wasn't doom scrolling. I was trying to find, what was I was trying to look for something that you told me about. And so I typed it in, and I'm just like, this doesn't sound right. I still think I mistyped the D&D game thing.
Oh, okay.
And I ended up on shorts. Anyways, the third scroll down, there's somebody who's getting really angry, and he goes, I know what the fuck your problem is, but we don't look at goats where we're from around here, motherfucker. And I was just like, I don't even want to know. I just fucking scrolled past it. Wow. I was like, nope, hard pass, thank you, sir. Anyways, so Halloween. They have some great Halloween movies. Do you like Halloween movies or movies associated with Halloween?
I mean, I used to think that I hated horror movies
Okay.
because I get mad when people are doing fucking retarded
Stupid
shit.
things.
Yeah. And a lot of the movies, especially in the slasher genre,
Yeah.
require retarded people to be the characters.
Right.
But I've come back from that and given a little bit more grace to some of these movies.
Sure. I think there's a lot of them out there where it's. I never in my entire life would ever go, I have the keys to my car in my hands, and my car is right there that's been locked, so nobody's in my fucking car. And I would never on my fucking life, especially one, I would have my firearms with me. I'm not stupid. And two, if my car was there, I wouldn't go, it's probably safer to go in the basement where nobody's at.
I'd just be hanging out with Michael J. White, so it would be cool.
Oh my God. Leave him alone.
Have you ever
Anyways.
seen that video?
No, I don't think so.
There's a video where a little skit or whatever where he has quote unquote never seen a horror movie before.
Oh, wow.
And so some of his friends invite him over to watch some horror movies. And he fucking he jumps into the fucking movie and starts hunting and killing the monsters. It's fucking hilarious. Put in another one. Put in another one.
Gosh, I actually remember going to school with a kid who didn't celebrate Halloween, did not celebrate Christmas, didn't celebrate any.
Jehovah's Witness.
We didn't know that at the time. He wasn't allowed to discuss it at school. So it was really, he was not allowed to
Okay.
discuss it because his parents were actually going through a divorce.
Oh, wow. That makes it even worse.
That's more rare. And I'm not even going to fucking say his name because there's a good probability he would listen in.
Yeah.
So he was Jehovah's Witness. We had no idea. There was 3 things we can tell you about. I can tell you about him, besides the fact that he was Jehovah's Witness and his parents were going through a divorce. And it wasn't even like it was scandalous for their community.
Yes.
Because it was one person did not want to get divorced because that's not what they do in the community. And the other person was like, you stuck your dick in 7 different women no, we're good.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah. And-
all of them could have gotten ostracized for that.
And he was military.
Wait,
So-
he was a Jehovah's Witness in the military?
Yes.
That
He
is-
wasn't his dad. His dad was in the military who
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, that's-
They got stationed here.
That's super fucking rare.
It is rare. But anyways,
Most Jehovah's Witnesses
so
would never...
I can tell you that, and I'll tell you what the weird thing about it is that us kids at school, we liked this guy. We really did, because he was he could, oh my God, you talk about draw, he could freehand anything you'd think of. He was very artistic, extremely well versed, very intelligent, always kind, very helpful, like just a good old boy. And I don't mean that in the what's wrong with them good old boys? I mean like he was
his
just a
sister
very
named Daisy? Anyway.
No, he had a sister named Jennifer, which was funny. Anyways, and she was just like 1 year below us. There was like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
And I remember the youngest one was like 2. Yeah. So it was a whole big thing back then. Anyways, so one, very good artist. Everybody really liked this kid. Super awesome, super sweet. Just a kind person. And 2, none of us ever wanted him to be left out. So we would do secret things for him. Valentine's Day. We would only give him candy, and we'd write on the outside of the wrapper knowing it would get thrown away. So his parents would never see it. And when it came to like Christmas, we would do the same thing. And then for like Halloween, somebody might bring in a pillowcase for him to be able to collect candy or whatever. And we would make excuses if we'd see him, like if he would go out with some of us trick-or-treating or whatever. And we'd be like, no, he's a student. Or he'd very specifically wear yellow and brown. Get it? Yellow and brown. Charlie Brown. He would wear brown pants and a yellow shirt.
Okay.
And so we'd be like, oh, no, it's Charlie Brown. I mean, not that he could be, because he had so much he had like fucking Rick Springfield hair.
No, what would be funny is if he dressed up as a Jehovah's Witness. Because he would be able to fucking pull that off easily.
But we
be
didn't-
walking around with the Watchtower fucking magazine in your
We
hand.
didn't even know until in 6th grade. And I went to school with this kid for like 4 years. We didn't even know. Because like I said, he came into school. His parents got stationed here. And shit blew up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then the other thing I can tell you is this motherfucker loved Elmer's glue. Paste. Elmer's glue was good, right? But the paste, yeah, he loved the Elmer's paste.
Was he eating the shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We would actually bring him Elmer's paste for his birthday.
Fuck any fucking way.
I don't know what to tell you other than that. So anyways,
I like
Such-
me some cow hoof.
horse hoof, by the way. I can't even stand the smell of it when I'd get her a cow hoof. She would like mess with it for like 5 minutes and then she'd shake her head like, oh, this shit stank. Yeah, bitch, it does.
Give me some goat. I'd rather have that fucking cow hoof.
No, she liked pig ears until she was about 5 and then she didn't like them anymore. Okay, so anyways, Halloween movies. Can you think of any good ones? Because I went through and I found it was the only list of 50 like they ranked 50 different Halloween or Halloween themed movies that people associate. I'm guessing it's based off of surveys they must have done. I don't know. It feels very outdated, but it's still a fun kind of list. So can you think
Halloween themed movies?
yeah, Halloween movies or Halloween themed movies.
I mean, because I would expect any horror movie would be a Halloween movie.
No, that's not correct. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not considered a Halloween movie.
So, but I know that the fucking first Dawn of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, the very first one of those was on that list because I remember looking over and seeing it.
So Night of the Living Dead, yeah.
But that's just a zombie movie.
Yeah, but it happened on Halloween night. They're coming to get you.
Oh, it did?
Barbara.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
I can't believe you never.
I don't remember. I've only seen
It's
that movie one
Halloween.
time.
It's spooky, and the graveyard comes to life. All right. Well, here we'll see what you recognize because there's a lot of them, and we're getting short
okay.
on the time. So obviously, the number one most recognized movie is the original Halloween. With
Yeah.
Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
yes, such a stunning woman. So stunning.
She's still pretty hot.
Yeah, she definitely is. So here's the interesting thing about it is it's the only Halloween movie in the Halloween franchise that made it in the top 50 because it's considered the epitome of all of those movies.
Okay.
Which, and I mean, I like the most recent one with her as same character. Her House of Horror was fucking fantastic. She had her house rigged. It was fucking awesome. I love it.
Come on, Michael, you son of a bitch.
Okay. Anyways, Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
Which makes sense. I wish they would have had different people, but hey, whatever. The Nightmare Before Christmas, of course. Now
yeah.
the thing with it is it dually works as a Halloween movie,
Yeah, and a Christmas movie.
or Christmas
Yeah.
movie. So Tim Burton has quite a few movies on this list, which makes sense and very interesting. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Are you serious?
Yes, 1966, just like they did. It's a Happy Christmas, Charlie Brown or whatever, or Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah.
So the Peanuts gang did something for every holiday, but if you have not seen, it's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's actually a really cute, like 30 minute little film.
I think I have, but I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Right. But obviously it would be. You don't watch shit twice, so
Yeah.
except for one of the best films of all time.
Tucker and Dale. Motherfucker.
College kids.
We got your friends.
Anyways, Scream.
Yeah. The first one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the only one. And I don't know if they... So this is where I have problem with this list because I see some names on here. I'm like, really? Even fucking Scream 3 was better than that. But this is my opinion, right? The Exorcist. Did you ever see it?
I
the
have.
original with Linda Blair.
I have.
Fuck me. I'm not going to say it because I
Yeah.
don't want to get canceled. Fuck me redacted. Fuck me redacted.
Yeah. That scene was
That scene-
fucking harsh.
horrified me.
That scene horrified me, and I'm not a woman.
Well, so here's the thing. When I saw bits and pieces of it when I was younger, I thought she was stabbing the bed.
Oh, no.
So I didn't know until I got older and watched the whole thing again as a as an adult. And like, yeah, it makes me hurt to this day. When I was a kid, I was just like, oh, okay, control your laughter. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
When I was a kid and I saw bits and pieces, and that was one of the scenes I saw, I thought she was stabbing the bed. And I thought to myself, wouldn't that make it uncomfortable to sleep?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, a movie we've talked about before, The Witches of Eastwick.
Mm-hmm.
One of your favorite movies.
He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry.
I love The Craft.
I think everybody should watch The Craft because you're light as a feather and stiff as a board. And it's so, it draws you in. It draws you in because all the actresses do such, Robin Tierney, Fairuza Balk, they do such a good job going, that could really fucking work. I remember watching that movie and a couple friends and I were like, oh, we should totally try it, see if it works.
Nev Campbell. I was trying to think of the...
Scream?
No, in The Craft.
Oh.
I was trying to think of the... Because at that time, she had been on some television show.
Yeah, Party of Five.
Yeah.
With Matthew Fox.
And I had loved her in that.
Mm-hmm.
And that was half the reason I watched that movie was because of her.
Yeah, it's well, she was also in Scream.
Mm-hmm.
And so in the original Scream, and so was Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
And
although she was in there just to be killed.
Yeah, she did such a good job, though. She died so gracefully.
After like 5 minutes of being in the movie.
Right. Another fantastic fucking movie that I think everybody would get a riotous laugh after is Death Becomes Her.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I forgot how good that movie was until we looked it up today, and it was just like, oh, yeah. Bruce Willis was in it, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does so good, right? Practical Magic. Have you ever seen that one with Nicole Kidman and Sandy Bullock?
Yes.
I actually really like that one. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, they just put out a Practical Magic 2. I haven't seen it yet, so I have to look it up probably by Halloween time. Something called What We Do in the Shadows. Never seen it. I know there was a TV show with that name, but apparently it was some kind of it's got like a cult following to it. The Addams Family Values.
Is that the one that was made like in the early 2000s, late 90s, something like that?
It was in the 90s because you have Addams Family Value. You have the Addams Family. And, of course, you've got the iconic Raul Julia, Angelica Houston, and Christina Ricci in that one. And then the Addams Family Values, same characters, but this time Christopher Lloyd comes in.
Okay. I don't...
Or is Christopher Lloyd come in the first one and then the second one is... anyways, Debbie comes in on the second one. Anyways.
I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
Christopher Lloyd was Uncle Fester, so.
Yeah.
So he did a really good job at that. It, the remake of It.
Not seen it. Or It.
Pet Cemetery.
First I played with Mommy. Then I played with Zed. Now I want to play with you. Yeah.
That little kid. I believe his name's like Nico or something like that. Everything, like he was in, I believe it's the same kid that was in Kindergarten Cop.
Okay.
Girls have vaginas and boys have penises.
Okay.
Such a good little actor. And you know what's really super crazy? I saw some pictures of this kid like within the last probably 5 years. And I'm just like, he just looks like a bigger version of himself. He doesn't, like a lot of people facially... they change.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyways, because we're running out of time. The Lost Boys.
Oh yeah, that was a great movie.
The Witches with Angelica Houston, which was a really good one. It's a Raul Dahl story. It's pretty good. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Something a little milder, Halloween Town, of course, done by Disney. Jennifer's Body with what the fuck's her name? Megan Fox.
Not seen it.
Some movie called Ready or Not. Didn't matter to me.
Here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you. Any fucking way.
That's Miss Lauryn Hill. Remember, we got to say that one the right way. The Blair Witch Project.
I like that movie. I saw it in the theater.
Friday the 13th. The Amityville Horror. The Ring.
The Ring. That movie fucking... I've told some of my friends this before. I'm like, that movie is so fucking dumb. And here's why. If that shit were real, the fucking Great Wall of China would have killed everybody on the fucking planet.
Yeah, I mean, if you put up what came out around that same time, if you put up The Ring against The Grudge is far better. I mean, I ain't taking anything away from Naomi Watts, but no thanks. Tons of movies. Maybe you guys can leave a comment, tell us what you think, but I'm going to give a recommend. I'm going to give a recommend for everybody to watch. It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Shamalama ding dong. Okay, so this movie is called The Visit. And I did tell you about it, but I don't think you remember because sometimes when I can't connect my thoughts properly, you just look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about, right? Okay.
You did mention that. I do remember.
So it's about these two kids who go see their grandparents after a long time of not seeing them.
Okay.
And it's fucking great. I remember talking to you about it because it gives you... If you're dealing with anybody in your life that may have signs, symptoms, or any kind of dementia, there's this thing called sundowning that happens where they get highly agitated in the later afternoon and all of this. Anyway, just look it up.
Okay.
That's the excuse for what's happening. And that's not what's happening at all. If I had fucking body hair besides my hair, you would see it standing up because it gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's one of those movies I put on to have noise while I was trying to research something else. And so I was 10 minutes into it and I heard something and I looked over and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And it just kept building that way. And then I was just like, I almost turned it off. I went over and I turned the fucking light on in the office. Because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm watching it. It's not often that'll happen where something creeps me out like that. But it's not, I don't know. A lot of people don't like M. Night Shyamalan movies. Like I enjoyed The Lady in the Water and I enjoyed The Village and I enjoyed The Sixth Sense. So.
Yeah, The Sixth Sense is the only one that I've actually seen.
I see dead people. I see dead people.
All I see is dead people.
And you know what's crazy? Is that little kid has grown up to be this tubby fucking middle-aged guy. He's like 30-something now, right? So he's getting towards where a lot of kids are calling it middle-aged, right? Okay.
The fuck are you doing?
I don't know. It felt like something bit me. Anyways, so he just recently got into a little bit of trouble because he got pulled over. And they found some cocaine on his possession.
Let me show you my little frame.
So, apparently this is a huge thing. I mean, if you listen to anything Charlie Sheen says, cocaine is huge in Hollywood, and it don't make any sense to me.
Cocaine's a wonderful drug. Fuck your couch.
I know people who have done cocaine, and they're like, it's great for like 10 minutes, but it's the shits the next day that'll kill you. I don't know. Ow.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It feels like there's something crawling on me. Sorry.
Stop doing crack before we fucking record.
I'm not doing crack. I don't do crack. I mean, I will say through no fault of my own, I did smoke it once, but actually it wasn't crack, it was crank. But anyways, so lots of great Halloween movies out there to kind of titillate your brain with.
The crank movies are great too.
You know what? I think you have squirrel worse than I do.
I'm a huge Jason Statham fan.
At least you said his name right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I feel very much like Bane. I was born into it. It's the squirrel thing. And my squirrel just rubbed off on you so hard. Oh, my God.
Any fucking way.
Lots of great Halloween movies. Sleepy Hollow, Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci.
That was a good movie.
Beetlejuice, Clue, The Shining, which I've never seen, so shame on me. I'm a horrible Gen Xer.
Give me the bat.
But did you just say get me the bat?
Give me the bat. He says that in 2 movies.
And what 2 movies did that say that one more time?
Give me the bat.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I get that because I haven't seen The Shining, so I didn't. But then I remember him saying it in the Batman movie.
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic. And he delivers the line the same way each way.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's great.
The one was slightly more psychotic than the other one.
Interesting. Let's see. A little more kid friendly if you have kids out there. You've got The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. You've got Hotel Transylvania with Selena Gomez and Adam Sandler. And Adam Sandberg. Anyways. Casper, which is really going back, but it's got Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci's in a lot of these.
That's
and
why Marilyn Manson was so interested in her.
You're making my head itch. Double Toil and Trouble, something with the twins from Full House. But when we look at this list, one of my favorite ones, Monster House. So good. Monster House. And of course, it's an animated movie, so you haven't seen it, but whatever. And Clue. I love Clue, obviously. Guilty pleasure, but.
Clueless.
Corpse Bride's a good one. Lots of Tim Burton stuff here. We've got Corpse Bride. We've got Sleepy Hollow. Edward Scissorhands.
That was a pretty good movie.
Coraline.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, I mean, tons. I guess it's kind of his niche. It's kind of his thing. Him and M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Which, if you haven't seen the most recent movie that I'm aware of by M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan.
I don't
know how to say it right.
Yeah.
And it's only because I can roll my R's like a motherfucker, but I can't, ever. The first time somebody watched an M. Night Shyamalan movie with me, they called him Shamalama Ding Dong. And it's just stuck in my head for all those years.
Yeah.
But if you're going to watch an M. Night Shyamalan movie, a most recent one, which is fucking fantastic with Josh Hartnett, is Trap. They put on a fucking concert to trap a serial killer. So good. It's really fucking good. But if you have a little bit of nostalgia and you like your shit a little more could possibly happen, Signs. Boom. Mic drop. That could happen. We could get alien invaded.
Sure.
You don't believe me? You're rotten. Anyways, we hope you guys have a good Halloween.
Boo!
Ooh. Give a like, give a share, give a subscribe. That'd be great. A follow would be fantastic. Let us know what your favorite Halloween what your, maybe your favorite Halloween tradition. My favorite Halloween tradition is to fucking keep my porch light off, because when I first moved into this neighborhood, we'd go through 40 pounds of candy. Last year, I actually bought 5 pounds of candy, and guess it wasn't me, but somebody else ate 4.5 pounds of it, because we only had 4 fucking trick-or-treaters.
Yeah. Well,
So
for a
now-
while there, they were doing trick-or-treating at the mall or something
Yeah.
to be safer or whatever.
Yeah, because it's all inspected and stuff. But, the malls, are half empty nowadays. There's no kiosks, no nothing. But the neighborhood is just all the kids in this neighborhood, except for they're all teenagers now. And that's not what teenagers want to do on Halloween. They don't want nothing. They don't want to be like, I'm going to go to the next door neighbor's house and fucking trick or treat for some candy.
I'm going to go steal candy from the smaller kids.
Right? They wised up to how that shit works.
Why do all the work?
In Western Washington, apparently once you hit 14 years old, what you go out and do is steal fucking cars and break windows. I mean, that's what you got to do. Yeah, it's not. Anyways, I do hope everybody's safe. If you have children, I hope you guys practice all safety things. This guy's staring at me like, bitch, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he probably tired of me talking, which I get tired of me talking too.
What? What? Huh? Any fucking
if you were a fly on the wall here at night, you'd be like, how the fuck's he get that bitch to shut up like that? I'm telling you, I don't have much to say. I save it all for this because I don't know. I just do. I guess I don't know. I mean, I have different conversations with him, but they're not like this.
Yeah.
We do bust each other's balls quite a bit.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird when you're in a relationship like that kind of a relationship, that bounce chicka wah wah, and you're cracking jokes on each other and all that. It is kind of weird, but it's also very refreshing because it takes that, I don't know. I can be me.
Yeah.
I can be me, which, trust me, my inner child, you know her, you've seen her for years. She's so sassy. She's so sassy. Last night, again, I'm going to bed.
It's my prerogative.
Slams that partition.
Hello, Bernard. Let's go to bed. Why's your face?
I mean, literally, conversation with this stuffed dog every night, So, and I did do a little more. I know we're running out of time, but I did do a little bit more research into psycho killer, and thank God I'm more of a sociopath than a psychopath. I mean, at least I got that going for me.
At least you know the difference between right and wrong. You just don't care.
So here's the problem. Even though many people think I would make a very good psycho killer, and I make the joke all the time, of course I would, because I know how to do it better. I've been studying it for years. So even though that joke is there, I want to assure people I could not be a serial or psycho killer. Because
Fucking dweebus.
too much. I'm too empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
And here's fun fact about female serial killers.
Mm-hmm.
They can't fake empathy. They cannot fake empathy. It is the one emotion they cannot fucking fake. They cannot master it. They will grasp at straws, being like, because they have zero concept of empathy. Zero concept of empathy, right? So they'll grasp at straws. They'll think being like saying things like, I love him so much. They think that's being empathetic, but it always comes out in the conversations you have with them, because they're just like, oh, I feel bad he's dead, but I really don't, because he was an asshole to me, because like I asked him for 50 grand and he only gave me 45. So why the fuck should I be upset? Because, he really mistreated me. That's literally how they are. And it's when you see it, when they don't think anybody's watching, it's a creep factor. And that is why I picked that story to talk to
Big Beef.
Pretty Boy Anthony about when we get together and have him on the podcast, because his name is Pretty Boy Anthony. He's very pretty. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love his smile. I mean, if he connects himself to it, then you'll get to see who he is. Cause we keep all that stuff private, but, he actually really does have a really nice smile.
Yep.
He's got a very nice smile. He's friendly. But that's one of the reasons, because I was just like, well, as a female host, there's so many male serial killers out there that are so predominantly known. Mm-hmm. And I think it kind of surprised him that I knew one of the Pacific Northwesterners that's not as well known, but has a history, because he kind of nodded his head like, okay. And I'm like, I know that's your bag. That's your bag. We flow, honey. But just this one particular, because at this day, at today's date, this is a 38-year-old woman. Mm-hmm. And this crime was committed a while ago. Mm-hmm. And it creeps me out. Anyways, follow, comment, subscribe. Let us know what your Halloween tradition is, or even, I don't want to know if you do furry fun. I don't want to know that, but did you go trick-or-treating with your kids? Or your nieces or your nephews, or just like in general? There's a thing where adults go trick-or-treating at bars and get like mini liquor
That's
samples.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah, they get like they used to do it. I don't know if it's been recent since COVID, but I know that it's been publicized. They do it and they get like mini liquor shots.
Okay, yeah. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's great. So let us know what you did. Anyways, follow, subscribe, comment, share. Oh yeah, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Later.
Fucking jackass. Bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody. That's all the time we have for today. So I want to thank you for stopping by to enjoy the conversation. We're glad you're here, and please share and share again and share some more. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We'll be having another chat and another cup soon. We'll talk to you then. Look forward to seeing you.